Everyone will have Coach lead with an opening statement.
Taking a deep breath. A lot of things I'm thinking about. First and foremost, I want to thank our students, our community for coming out, supporting our men. First game that we've coached here and played here. Hopefully that continues to grow as we continue to grow. Definitely want to make sure that's the first thing we mentioned. Felt their energy, right? Definitely felt their energy. It was needed. And again, talking to our men, didn't know what to expect, right? We knew we were going to play a team that took a high volume of threes, so that was a heavy concentration. I was really proud of the staff preparation, what we did all week. You know, we were able to look at a couple of films and watch what they did. What we tried to get out of today was look at our chemistry. Obviously foul trouble early with Drew, put us in a rotation that we hadn't seen in practice, so we had some lineups that we hadn't seen much in practice, so that's something we're going to have to work on. But overall, just really proud of our group, and a great win for Georgetown, a great win for the staff, a great win for our athletic department, bringing all that energy from the district to Capital One, and obviously it's a great win for the Big East. Anytime you can welcome another Jesuit school into another Jesuit institution, we being the oldest Jesuit school, them being one of the younger Jesuit schools, right? It's a great welcome to Division I basketball. So looking forward to Saturday, looking forward to our next game, and continue to build and continue to grow, and hopefully a Saturday evening game here in the district. There's a lot of love for the Hoyas that will be in the building.
All right, let's open it up to questions. We can start with Corinne Copeland, if you wash your lips.
Hey, congratulations, first
Thank
of
you
all.
so much.
There was a moment in that late in that first half, you kind of, during that run, you kind of walked out near half court and kind of turned to the crowd and waved your arms, and then, afterwards you immediately went over to the student section. You just mentioned the atmosphere. What was that kind of moment for you in your first game, kind of interacting with the group in the way you did, especially kind of in that moment? I'm not sure if you regularly hype the crowd up during the middle of games.
I'm an in-the-moment type of person, and I think our students, our supporters, ticket holders, they need to know how much we appreciate them and how much we need them. And we feed off of them a lot, right? And that's something that you have to do as a leader. You got to come out of your comfort zone to let people know they're important, right? I mean, energy in the building, our players get energized when they're energized. And that's something that I've done my whole career. I won't stop, and it's just a feel. You got to know when to do it and how to do it. So that's more of a feel, not so much, it wasn't calculated. It was, you felt it, and I think our men felt it, and it propelled us to continue to play better. Anytime you have that type of energy in a building, anything's possible.
We'll go to Dave Preston, and then we'll hit Ron Bailey.
Defensively, you guys held them to 32% shooting on the night, I think 28 in the first half. What was the focus, what was the execution, and how encouraging is it for you to get the defensive effort that you got from your team tonight?
I mean, I think you score off your defense, right? If you're taking it out the net often, you're not doing a great job, but I give a lot of credit to our staff. Our preparation, and I talk to our players, you can't get bored with preparation. I think when you prepare to win, and I thought our players did a good job executing the game plan. The game plan was, they took 78 or 79 threes in 2 of their scrimmages / exhibition games. They took 31 today, so we wanted to try to take away the 3, make it a tough 2 game. And I was really proud of the preparation, and I was proud of how our players executed what we asked them to do.
How much was switching everything a part of your perimeter defense in terms of being impactful? Do you think it really, deterred them from shooting threes? And then number 2, they're 1-3-1. The other coach didn't really come in knowing that he was going to play it. He played it. How do you guys think you did against it?
I thought we did a pretty good job. I thought, we prepared for it for sure. It was a short preparation, right, guys? I thought it was a short preparation, but I think we're a really good shooting team. I think we're a damn good perimeter shooting team. And whenever you get 10-toe shots, that's what we practice, and we made enough for them to stay off balance with it. Against their 1-3-1, I think we made probably four threes. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, that made them say, should we go to it, should we not? But Offensive rebounding was a really key thing for us. I think we're plus 20-something on the glass. We played in transition off their misses. Again, it goes back to the preparation that our men did a good job on.
Can we get that mic back to the AP, and then we'll go to John Titel from Hoops HG.
Hi, Ed. As you were approaching this game, I'm sure you had certain thoughts about what it might feel like to step out there for the first time with that G on your chest. How did it compare to what you imagined, and what were sort of the emotions for you in your first game as the coach here?
Once the game started, the game is what it is. We're a Big East team, playing the best conference in America. Top to bottom, it's going to be tough every night. So once I got to the game, I was okay. What was different was leaving the Thompson Center, the traffic to get here, the anxiety. Yeah, that traffic was a monster. Damn. But the anxiety leading up to it, how will our men perform? It was very emotional, to be honest with you. Very, very emotional. How to walk into the building. I don't know if I have the right answer to that, but it definitely was. It was in my head like, okay, I'm here, and I'm very grateful to be here. But it wasn't easy until the ball actually went up. I got settled down when I saw my family. The guy who raised me is here, 86 years old, flew in last night. He had not missed a home game in 12 years, so I was touched by that. I was really touched by that. But this was more about the players than it was about my first game coaching, because it was our first game together.
John Titel from Hoops HD for either player. I thought it would take some time for everybody to figure stuff out, but it seemed like from game one, Jaden distributes the ball, Rowan makes the shot, Supreme dominates the paint, Jay is instant offense off the bench. Since you guys have been at other schools, does it seem different here? Like from day one, everybody knows their role very well?
Yeah, for sure. Coach, he went over that with us, in film one day, and told the guys what they need to do, and that's what we do. That's what we did, and we got a great group of guys that go out there and compete every practice, and just every day in the weight room, just go out there and compete, and we're gonna have a great season.
Oh yeah, just to add to that, I think Coach puts a real emphasis on everyone knowing their role and doing that to the best of their abilities, and I think everyone understands that, and they're willing to sacrifice in order to do what they're good at and make sure, to ensure the team that they win, that we all play our best basketball.
Let's get some student media.
Hi, Oliver Nee from La Jolla. This is for Supreme. You had a game that lives up to your name. 8 for 9 shooting for 19 points, 13 rebounds. You also drew a lot of fouls. You bring physicality to a team that I think Georgetown definitely needs. So what do you want to carry away from today's game, and how do you see yourself fit into the team's plans moving forward?
Moving forward, I think I'll really be able to help the team. There's obviously things I need to get better at, but I do want to bring physicality to the team. I want to be that guy. I want to be that guy who rebounds and does the dirty work. So I'm willing to do that, sacrifice, and just play my role to ensure that we win.
Can we get a mic over here to Marcus Washington, please? It's from Making the Cut.
Hey, Coach, is that the pace of play that you're looking for, even after made baskets? Obviously, you're pushing up via the pass. Is that what you expect out of this group?
Absolutely. When you look at how basketball's changed, I would say in particular the last 5 to 6 years, right? A lot of it's positionless, a lot of it's 5 out, which we had to guard today, of which we'll guard again on Saturday. And in particular on misses, we want to score it early if it's a high percentage shot. I didn't think, I thought we had some tough shots. How many uncontested shots can we get? How many 10-toe threes can we get? How many transition baskets where we're moving the ball, the bodies are moving, getting it from side 1 to side 2 really fast. That's the pace we 100% want to play with, and our styles change based on the personnel. And I thought Supreme did a great job talking about, I'm never going to have a problem with roles. You're going to do your job, and you're going to do your job based on your skill set and where you fit. We don't have a system. We have players that have a skill set, and we as a coach have to adjust to that, right? And this team has to play with that pace for us to have some sort of success in this league that we play in. If you think you're going to sit in the half court and grind up with some of the teams that we're going to play against, the league's too good. The league's too good, and as we get better, we'll adjust. But right now, we want to play in transition as much as we can.
And outside of the foul trouble that Drew had, what was kind of your first impression of him in the first, real game?
I was proud of Drew. He's come a long way, right? He's come a long way. He had some injuries this summer. He's picked up probably 17 to 18 pounds. This is his first time. He was probably the youngest one on the floor, right? With all these portal guys and COVID, you got 72-year-olds out there playing, right? So he's probably one of the younger players in the Big East, So I'll never forget, he made the first basket in my first game as a coach here at Georgetown, which was a 10-toe-3. And then he made a mistake because he was supposed to do something defensively. But overall, I was really proud of him. He had the jitters a little bit, but overall, I think he's going to be a player that we'll talk about later on in his career.
Do we have any more questions for players? Go back to Oliver.
Yeah, Dontrez, you bring a lot of versatility to a team, both positionally as a guard and forward, but also just your performance tonight. You made an impact on shooting, but you also came back and hustled on defense. So how do you see your versatility play into the team as a whole, and how do you plan on using that to contribute to Georgetown's successes?
Yeah, the main thing, I just want to go out there and play hard. I know I can go out there and rebound and, do everything on the court. I just want to go out there and just be aggressive and play confident. I feel like I did that, and that was my goal, and I'm going to keep building from there.
All right. Anyone else?
I appreciate all y'all, and I'm looking forward to us building this thing together. I think what was not seen was the energy that Wayne Bristol brought, right? 10 rebounds. I thought he had some athletic plays, keeping the ball alive. Right? Got on the floor for a couple of loose balls, and that's something that you incredible writers make sure you mention, because his energy really gave us a boost. Especially when we were in that foul trouble. So I just wanted to make sure, we recognize his contributions toward a great team win. Appreciate you guys, sir.